Welcome back to another adventure. It's super foggy this morning. I can't see anything. I guess I should have brought my Visi Carbon, but I'm just gonna stick to the sides of the river until the fog lifts a little bit. That way I don't get ran over by boaters. We're on the Little Red this morning. We are fishing for smallmouth. That's goal number 1. But if we can't figure them out, we'll probably go to goal number 2, and that is trout fish. So what I'm gonna start out with is obviously trout, you know, is in these waters and bass might be munching on them. So I have the baby bull shad trout bait. Yes, that's what I'm throwing on my bait caster, my Jordan Lee 7-foot medium heavy action rod. I have 10-pound line just because this water is super clear. That way they're not going to be able to see it as well, and I don't want to lose this bait. But if that don't work out, I do have a just a spoon with some white and red and a little chartreuse tail on it that I used on the last trout fishing video. Got that tied on, so out of those 2 baits, surely we'll get on something. But I'm excited, hopefully you're excited, so stay tuned. I'll meet you downstream. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make the switch. They haven't generated since yesterday morning, but unfortunately it's still down here on the bottom. It's moving fast and the water's deep. So I'm gonna switch to a little crankbait by Googan Squad. It's got a little chartreuse on the tail there. I can't remember what this color is called, this pattern. But I'm gonna tie this on to dive down a little deeper and get the bait closer to the fish's faces. But with this chartreuse and a little bit of bluegill pattern, I think it's just gonna be a good natural looking bait. Plus for trout fishing, that chartreuse is gonna attract some trout too. So whether it be smallmouth or trout, I think this bait will be a good all around bait. All right, we'll see what happens. Oh crap, I think I just grabbed a carp. I just snagged a carp. I got a carp on. Yeah, I think I snagged him.
Yeah, I bumped one while ago.
I think my treble hook caught him.
You got a big one?
Yeah, I think it's carp, I can't tell you.
He's pulling you.
I know, he's taking me for a sleigh ride.
That's like having a motor, man. That motor's yelled up.
It's a trolling motor here. Yeah, I snagged the back of his tail. Yeah. Got him. Yeah, he's not very big.
Boy, he was giving you a ride.
Yeah, he gave me a sleigh ride, that's for sure. Fun little kit. Give me a good splash too. See if we can catch a bass now. Get that carp slime all over me now. Fish! Hit it right at the boat. Just caught a nice, beautiful rainbow trout on the Googan Squad crankbait. See if we can get him off without taking all his slime off. There we go. Nice little trout. Nice rainbow trout. That's a good little keeper size. He about hooked me though. Golly. That would have been pretty painful. Fish, big one. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Oh my gosh, it's a nice one.
Trout?
Yeah, big rainbow. I lost my net. Oh my gosh, that's a nice one. That's a brown.
Huh?
It's a big brown.
Oh,
Yeah. Just caught a nice brown trout. Oh gosh, can't even grab him. Look at that beautiful brown. Look at that. I think he's 2-pounder for sure.
Look toward me.
Go ahead and let this beautiful brown trout go. Look at those pretty spots on it.
Man,
Caught him off the Googan Squad crankbait. Yeah.
When I don't want to go backwards, it's backwards. Oh my God!
What?
That was another big brown.
Really?
Followed it all the way to the boat.
Man.
I'm talking about a big one.
Oh, I just got another one.
They're in here, Bubba.
It's a hole right here. Fish on. Hey, it's a rainbow.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
That's a big brown. Follow mine.
It's a decent rainbow. Nice.
There's another one following.
Googan crankbait strikes again. Just got me a nice rainbow. Not as big as that brown, but nice keeper size. Here's that pretty rainbow. Big old chunky fella right there. Go ahead and let him go. Well, not much luck on a bass, but that's okay. I broke my PB on my brown trout today. So this is what I'm using, this Googan Squad, a little micro crankbait. It dives 1 to 4 feet. It's the one that's kind of like a bluegill pattern with a little chartreuse on the tail. And the big ones have been popping it. That's all I got to say. I've had a lot of little trout chase it, but they're just not committing to it. But these bigger trout, they are smacking it. They're just kill shot every time they try to hit it. So I'm gonna paddle back upstream to this little current area again. This is a good little stretch of the river. I actually need to mark it on my GPS so I can find it again. But it's holding some nice size trout. Fish on. Fish on. It's like a little rainbow. Just got me a beautiful, let me know in the comments. I believe this is a cutthroat, but it might be just a little baby brown. So let me know below if that's a cutthroat or a baby brown. It had some red spots in it, and I don't think brown trout have red spots in them, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a big trout guy, you know. Yeah, we probably need a single hook on it. Have you seen those? They have crankbaits. Oh, got him right there by the boat. No! He's got a... Well, after the water line got back to its normal floating stage, Dad and I started figuring out patterns pretty quickly. When it's up 8 feet, you can't tell where the normal holding areas is, like the shoals. You can't see any of that. But once the water went down, like I'm looking at the tree line, and it's probably 4 to 5 feet lower than the fresh marks on the tree. So, but this bait right here is getting her done. You know, Dad and I came here originally to find smallmouth, but I think we need to go further down the river. But we're finding some big trout though. It's been awesome. But you know, I only caught just a few fish, and it's not much content for y'all, but we're getting close to the takeout point. Dad and I, we had a good time. It's mainly just floating for the first 2 hours there, but once the water started receding, that's when we started figuring out where the shoals were, where the current breaks were, and all that, because everything this morning was current. Like, there was no eddies, nothing. It was just blown out. So, and it wasn't generating, you know, but we're about, you know, a few hours down south from the dam where they do start generating. So I think they generated last night, and I should have did the math, and it kind of affected the float this morning until it kind of slowed down and got back to normal. So anyways, we learned a lot of valuable lessons today, but we definitely got on some fish and some nice sized trout. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the next adventure.